So what is data-driven marketing? Data-driven marketing means using facts. So types of marketing data that you need to collect. Let me mention 3 types of data you need. 1, demographics. What is the age of my customers? Who am I targeting? What is their gender? What's their income level? What's their occupation? What do they do? Then get to know your customer behavior, the people you're targeting. What do they buy? How often do they buy? When do they buy? Location, where are they located? Are they in Gaborone? Are they in Johannesburg? So the data sources we are going to collect, 1, M-Pesa receipt. This is data that you have in Kenya. Show what products are selling and at what price points. And for those of you outside Kenya, you have mobile money wherever you are these days. There is mobile money. Then the second data you need to check is customer feedback and inquiries. This reveals what people like or want improved. Take customer feedback and inquiries seriously. That's what informs the direction your business will take. Number 3, social media engagement. Likes, comments, shares, and messages. Check them. It shows the content your customers are interested with. I'm not talking about your personal social media page. I'm talking about your business social media page. Then sales threads and repeat purchases. Show your best-selling items and loyal customers. Now, what's the right data for your business? That's the question I want to ask now. So as you collect data, remember there's information you can collect that may never help you. So not all data is useful. Focus on the kind of data that helps you get more customers, keep them, and spend your money wisely. Ask the right questions. Let me give you an example. When you're collecting data, ask yourself these questions. Which product brings me the most profit? You would actually be surprised. Your products don't behave the same. Which type of customer buys the most often? Because some customers have premium customers. So every business has a customer. And then you realize not every class can come to your hospital. Some people can't afford your hospital, and others don't want to come to your hospital. They go to more expensive hospitals. So if you sit down, you're actually going to realize these are my customers. Number 2, lifetime value. How much one customer spends with you over time? Whatever you sell, how much will this customer spend on your shop during their lifetime? And you can do predictions. You can tell if they spent this much in 1 year, and you follow that the second year and the third year, you can see a trend, because most of the things they buy are recurrent. They are things they use. They are consumables. Number 3, conversion rates. How many people take action? They either buy my product, or they call, or they visit my shop after seeing your ad or post. Another metric to measure, engagement rates. How many people interact with your social media content? Another metric to measure is ROAS. What's that? Return on ad spend. How much profit you make from your advertising? What's your return? After you spend money advertising, what do you get? Now, let me share with you some tools you can use for data analysis. Some tools you can use. You can use Google Analytics, Facebook Insights, Instagram Insights. You can use the WhatsApp Business. You can use POS systems and M-Pesa data. You can use survey tools like Google Forms, Typeform. These are simple tools you can use to track data. So Google Analytics helps you see who visits your website, from where, and what they do. Facebook has insights. Instagram has insights. They show which posts get the most likes, shares, comments, and help you know what content works. I keep on checking my insights because it helps me know which content to put and which one not to put. Then we have WhatsApp Business. Yes, John is asking, what's the difference between Business WhatsApp and WhatsApp? There's a difference. And actually, just go to Google and after this, not right now, and check WhatsApp Business. It's a very different app from WhatsApp. And I know some of you listening to me here are in WhatsApp Business. It uses labels to organize customers, quick replies to save time, and stats to track messages. I'm talking of statistics to track messages sent and received. And if you're already on WhatsApp, you can check for the WhatsApp Business. It's free. It's free for you to use. That's why I'm saying these are not just simple tools to use, but they also, some of them are free. Now, point of sale systems and M-Pesa data. This is another simple tool you can use. It tracks sales, best-selling products, and peak buying times. Then, of course, you can use survey tools if you choose to. You can collect feedback easily from customers about your products and your services. Now, let's pick another area, and that's applying data to improve marketing decisions. So let's think about how to segment customers, personalizing messages and offers, choosing the right platform. Should you be on Facebook? Should you be on LinkedIn? Should you be on WhatsApp Business? Should you go for Google Analytics? Adjusting pricing or promotions, and also A/B testing. And I'll give you a very simple example. So the first thing, data will help you to segment your customers, to group your customers based on what they buy, how often, or how much they spend, so you can target them better. So when you do data analytics, you can segment customers, for example, in terms of age, gender, location, preferences, even how much they spend. Number two, if you do proper data analytics, it will help you to personalize messages and offers. You don't give everybody the same message. They feel like this is personal. This is target marketing. So you'll send tailored messages, e.g. offer discounts to loyal customers, or suggest products based on purchases. Use data to know where your audience is most active. Like, believe it or not, my main audience is Facebook and YouTube. Why? It is the people I target. My main customers are not teenagers. Most teenagers and young adults will be found on TikTok. The people I'm targeting are mainly on Facebook and they're on YouTube. Now, in Africa, they're in WhatsApp. In US, they are not in WhatsApp. So location also affects. So in the US, less than 20% of the people are interested with WhatsApp. But if you go to Africa, people are interested with WhatsApp. So these things also change with the location. Then adjust prices or promotions based on what your data is saying. So you don't increase price or reduce price based on emotions. So if customers mostly buy during sales, plan regular promotions. If a product is not selling, consider adjusting the price or bundling it with a best seller. And then I'll give an example of A/B testing, a very simple example. Now, try this after this class. Try two versions of an ad, one with a red background and one with a blue background, and see which one gets more clicks or sales. Keep using what works best. I want to share with you a story, a success story. Style Hub Kenya, small boutique shop in Nairobi. True story. And see whether this story will help you. So what was the issue? They were struggling with low sales despite regular social media posts. What they did, They started reviewing their Instagram insights to see when their followers were most active and which posts got the most engagement. They also checked M-Pesa receipts to track which products sold the most and at what times. How they did it, how did they do it? And this is important information for you guys, how they shop did it. This is a true story. They began posting at 8 p.m. when engagement was higher. This was their highest engagement. They focused more on promoting dresses, which were their top sellers. So they didn't just say it's clothes. They knew which clothes was selling the most. And they offered discounts on slow-moving items every weekend. What was not selling, they did not ignore. They gave discounts for what was not selling. And then they were doing the promotions at 8 p.m. and posting at 8 p.m. The results? Within 3 months. This is a true story. Check it out. Their sales increased by 45% and their Instagram following doubled with more engagement and repeat customers. What's the lesson for us here? Data-driven strategies boosted their visibility, engagement, and ultimately their sales. Allow me to share with us 4 mistakes to avoid in data-driven marketing. Some mistakes that we need to avoid. The first mistake is ignoring small data points. You tend to trivialize small things like repeated customer questions or peak M-Pesa payment times can reveal what customers really want. Don't overlook them. The second mistake we make with data, relying only on likes and followers. When it comes to social media, sometimes we confuse likes and followers for sales. Focus more on results like inquiries, conversions, and purchases. The third mistake we make, not testing before investing heavily. Before spending big on an ad or promotion, test it with a small budget first. See what works, then scale up. Even if it's just $10. $10. Test. See how it behaves before you can scale up. Then the fourth mistake we make, trying to track everything. It's important to track data, but don't track everything. Don't overwhelm yourself. Track a few key metrics that affect your sales, like customer interest, conversion, and repeat buying. Keep it simple and focused. The last item I want to discuss with you today is 5 simple steps to begin today. Number 1, set clear marketing goals. Decide what you want. More customers? How many customers do you want by the end of the year 2025? The starting point is having your marketing goals clear. Number 2, decide what data you need. Pick data that supports your goal. For example, if you want more sales, track product performance and customer buying patterns. Number 3, choose 1 to 2 tools to help you track it. Start small. Use tools like WhatsApp Business for tracking customer chats or Facebook Insights for post performance. Number 4, commit to review and improve monthly. Set aside time each month to check your numbers and adjust your marketing. Marketing doesn't stay put. And step number 5, encourage feedback from your actual customers. Actual means those guys who buy. Now, Peter Drucker, one of the greatest management gurus, he said, what gets measured gets managed. That means if you can't measure it, you can't manage it. If you can't track it, you can't improve it. And if you're not measuring performance, you're probably rewarding non-performance.